Here's a little view of the office we have in DC. It's a small one, but a productive one. So right here off Sterling Boulevard. If you want to come on in, just contact me 24/7 if you need equipment done. Most know this, that 24 hours a day I will be fit to make any kind of equipment. Not a whole lot of people see the inside of this office. So if you know how to get a hold of me, you need something done, and you know how to get a hold of me. And we make a good fit. If you haven't dealt with me before, I'll make you something. This is a permanent situation that between Cincinnati and DC, that is my main clientele. That's who we serve, except for a couple of districts outside of that. So whether there is a show going on or not, it makes no difference to me. I'd like to see more of my old clientele go ahead and get into the office here. That'd be great. Whenever we can, I'll go ahead. I can post information on how to easily get a hold of me, or easier. It seems like all the people who need to get a hold of me have no problem, but the people who are a problem have a hard time getting a hold of me. So I don't see that changing. So there's quite a big demand out there for something that works correctly. Yeah, there's a lot more holster companies out there making Kydex, other thermoset stuff, or whatever they want to call it. We don't really use a lot of Kydex anymore, and whatever polymers we use, I'll just go ahead and keep that to myself. I'm constantly upgrading, changing, looking at ASTM specs to see what is the best material to use for any project. And no two projects are alike, just like no two people are alike. I don't make a holster, I tailor equipment. Making something, I can make a ham sandwich, so that's not a holster. It's definitely not something that is a container for a device that can change someone's life. So when you start looking at things in the aspect of, this is not a game, it's not a business either. This is a safety initiative, and primarily for agencies who are training individuals to do dynamic environment awareness, and these things change all the time. So I just want to make it clear that not a holster company, not a holster maker. I don't think there's really a label you can put on it, but you could probably put a bunch of labels on it, not just one. We see a whole lot of different situations, and sometimes you just have to say no, that you're not going to make a piece of equipment. And more often than not, we have to go ahead and turn down the project. We have to pass on the project, and I don't just pass on any project. I will send a reference. I'll make sure you can get what you're looking for. If it's not for me, which 2/3 of the time I am not your guy, and so I'll try to get you a reference of where you can find that proper piece of equipment that you're looking for. The only thing that I'm interested in is going to be piece of equipment that improves your life to a degree where I see the expression on your face, I see the comfort come over your body, you know what I mean, that you're completely comforted by the piece of equipment that you're going to be receiving, you're going to be having made, and you know, we're not done until it's right. My work is good until I'm toe tagged. I will guarantee all my equipment until that day. You know, after 2 decades of putting some pretty obscure things together, we see a lot come and go, and I hear horror stories of people trying to make something, and they go into a business and they start experimenting on the public. And it's just amazing. I know the money motivation. I know that crap. I mean, there's a reason we were told that, you know, you watch out for that influence of money. This is safety. And at the base of it, it sounds super corny. The whole reason that I do this is, yeah, it's patriotic. I know that over 4/5 of all my gear is going to someone who works in an agency, and that is my intent. My intent is for my products to be used for work, sanctioned work. You know, I like it. I like all my stuff going on a sworn individual. So that's primarily even why I keep doing this. I don't do it for the competition shooter unless that competition is to stay alive while you're working. So I just want to make sure all my guys and gals that are carrying my stuff, I'm here to keep you guys as safe as possible. You know, everybody else who has an inquiry, you know, feel free to ask. But I think that obviously you have to have a very good idea of how you want to carry what you want to carry, and your reasons for carrying it. There will always be a group out there that will never get one of my holsters. They'll never receive anything from me, and it's because there's already things out there that are good enough for them. And I'm just grateful to my clients that they have an unbelievably refined palate when it comes to personal protection, and they're very discerning about what they carry and why they carry it. And that's really, if I don't have to deal with 99% of everybody who thinks this is a game, then I want to keep it like that. We're just going to stay to that small segment of individuals who actually need my work.